Hi guys, let's look at student management system. I'll be taking you how to construct a student management system. So this is the ER diagram whereby we shall have an entity student, we shall have an entity grade, we shall have an entity enrollment, we shall have course, assignment and teacher. So basically on the other hand, this one also will be our table whereby we shall be coming up with a student management system. So guys, these are the tables. So our system will be student records management system. Then we shall have students table, which will contain student ID as the primary key, first name, last name, date of birth, gender, and address, and lastly contact. That is the first table, students table. Then we shall have the courses table, where we shall have the course ID as the primary key, course name and credits. Then we shall have enrollment table, where we shall have the enrollment ID as the primary key. Then we shall have student ID as the foreign key, course ID as the foreign key, and also we shall have enrollment date. Then guys, we shall have the teachers table, where we shall have the teacher ID as the primary key. We shall have the first name, last name, and contact number of the teacher. Then we shall have the grades table, where we shall have the grade ID as the primary key, enrollment ID as the foreign key, and the score. Then we shall have assignments table, where we shall have the assignment ID as the primary key. We shall have the course ID as the foreign key, teacher ID as the foreign key, then assignment name and due date. Guys, the purpose of having these foreign keys is because of relationships and also to help me enhance the referential integrity. So we can also again go back to our ER diagram, whereby this one will show the relationship, whether it is one to many or many to many relationships among the entities. So guys, this is the ER diagram of the system. So in my next video, I'll be doing the system construction using Microsoft Access. And so guys, let's create the student management system. So we begin by going to this part here. So we first of all create a folder. So we shall create a folder, right click, go to new, then go to Microsoft Access. So we can just have it as students records management system. Then we launch Microsoft Access to be precise. So we start by creating the tables. So we go to create table design. Here in the table design, guys, we shall create the student ID. This is our primary key. This is should be text and primary key. Then we proceed to the first name. Then we shall go to last name. We shall then go to date of birth. This is date and time. Then we shall have to go to gender. This we can use lookup wizard. Go to lookup wizard. Then use option number 2. I'll type in the values that I want to go to next. Then here we shall have female and then male. Can just have others. Then next, finish. Again, guys, we proceed. The next one is address. Then we shall have the contacts number. So this is our table number 1. We shall have this one as students table. Guys, we cross this one. We proceed to the next one. Go to create table design. Again, we now create the courses table. So we have the course ID. This is the primary key. Text primary key. Then we shall have the course name. Then we shall have credits. So guys, we save this one as course. That is our courses table. Again, we cross this one. We go to the next table design. Then we shall go to enrollment ID. This is our primary key. Then we shall have the student ID. Remember this one is the foreign key. Then we shall have our course, that is the course ID. Then we shall have the enrollment date. This is date and time. Then here we have the enrollment ID, student ID as the foreign key, course ID as the foreign key. So this one is saved as enrollment. Then we proceed to the next table. The next table is grades table. So we just go to create. We have the grade ID. This is our primary key. Then we shall have the enrollment ID. That is enrollment ID as our foreign key, and then the score. That's the score there. Then after doing this one, this is saved as the grades. Then we proceed to the next table. The next table is teachers table. So we shall have the teacher ID. This is our primary key. Then we shall have the first name, of the teacher, the last name of the teacher. Then we shall have the contact number of the teacher. Then you'll notice that this table must be connected to the others. So we first of all save this one as the teacher table. Then from there we create our last table. Our last table is assignments table. So we shall have assignment ID. We shall have the course ID. We shall have the teacher ID. That is the teacher ID. This one now will bring the connection. We shall have the assignment name. Assignment name. Then once we have the assignment name, we shall have the due date. This is date and time. So guys, this is the assignment as the primary key. Then we save this one. This one is assignments. So so far we have created our 6 tables. This is the basics, the basics of our system. Remember, here our system is let me just open the that is the ER diagram. So here you'll notice that our system is following this ER diagram, whereby we have the course, we have the assignment, we have the teacher, student, grade, and enrollment. So guys, in my next video, I'll be doing the queries, forms, and reports, and then complete the system so that you can see how this relationship comes up. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't done that way. Also, like and share my videos. So we proceed with our database. So once we have completed with the tables, we need to create relationship. So to create relationship, you just go to database tools, then relationships. So you just remove these ones that way. Then you hit on this point, show tables. So these are my tables. Just double click, double click, double click, double click, double click, double click. So I need to have my 6 tables. So I can just arrange them in such a way that I can be in a position to see all of them. So guys, I have that one. I have the student table here. So once you do that, you just now do the necessary. Like now we have the students table, this one here. So you have the student ID, you take it to where the student ID is there. So you see there is one-to-many relationship. So you can just do that. Then again, we have the grade. We need to have the course ID. Here we have the enrollment. Take it to enrollment ID. Then enforce referential integrity. Then we have course ID here. You can take it to course ID. Enforce that one like that. Then we have assignment ID. You can take this one to where the assignment ID is. Rather, you can just have the teacher ID to teacher ID. Then you enforce referential integrity. Then from here, I can see relationship is complete. We have the student ID here, course ID. Can have also this one course ID to course ID like that. Then we have the student ID here to student ID. Okay, the relationship already exists. So guys, this is the relationship. You see how I have worked on the relationship. So I save my relationship and then close. So can just go to this point and close. So the next point here, I need to create various forms. Then later on, probably I can just create various tables. So we can start by creating the student's form. So I click on student, then I just go to create, then I hit on this one, form. So Microsoft Access will create for me the form. This is the form. So I can just do the necessary, that is editing this form. So I just go to design view of this form here. Then for example, I may remove the this part if I don't want, but rather for this juncture, let me just deal with this these properties, that is the bond properties. So we have this part. If I see whether I can remove this part, that is the subforms. Good. So I don't need the subform. So I just highlight this. Then I can format it the way I want by making it vivid like that. Then also I can format this one to something that I can be in a position to read. Then after doing this, I may need to do other modifications on my form. Like for example, I need this form of mine to be model. So I just go to where the properties sheet is. This is my property sheet. So I click on up here. That is select all for the form. Then here, just go to all. Then pop up here. Pop up, I set it to yes. Model, yes. So guys, once I save this one, this is student form. If I run it, you see now it is a pop-up and a model. So here I can just choose. Then again, I can just assign some color here. Right click, go to this point. I need to have some color. Let's see how it looks like. It looks nice. Then I can also go back to the students table by closing this and add the photo of the student. So I just go to design view, add a photo here, add a field called photo like that. This one is of data type attachment. Then I click on save, then close. Again, I go back and edit the form. So I need to go to add existing field, then click the minus sign, then drag the photo. So here I need to have my student's photo. I can reduce this so that my photo may have a good position. So this is where my photo will have a good position. So I can also do a bit of modification on the photo. I want to make the special effect here sunken. So at least when I run it, you can see the shape it takes. This is for the photo. So when I double click here, add, I can be in a position to add photos like that. Then guys, again, I go back to design view, add some buttons. So I need to add my buttons. So I can start by drawing a rectangle. Then also special effect. Special effect can be sunken for this one. Special effect sunken. So once I run, you see how it looks like. So I can add now my buttons. I just go to button and then draw. So the wizard launches. I need to have go next, next, text, next, finish. Again, I click on the button. I want to draw the previous button. So text, next, finish. This is the previous button. Then I can also need to have add a new button. So just go to record operations, add new, next, text, next, finish. Then we can add the cross button. Cross button. I have the code for the cross button, guys. You can get this code. You can get this code from, that is from my description, and really I have as a comment at the end of the video. So I just copy this one here, then cross this one. First of all, I just minimize it. So I needed to put the cross button. So this time around, I use the toggle button. So I'll draw the toggle. Then inside, I type cross form. Then I needed to put a VBA code on this. So I click on the button, go to event. On click, I choose on the click event, then paste my code. So I just needed to change this Zaoku to students records management system. So that's the code I have. So once I click on this one, I click on this button, you see I have a dialog box. I have a dialog box, this one, confirm. So I click on no, I am retained. But when I click on yes, the form is closed. So you can download a copy of this database from my website. The URL is just down below this video. So I go again to design view. I need to make these buttons of mine attractive. So you can just pull them to be equal to each other, like that. Then again, I do that. Again now, guys, I can just highlight all of this, then go to format. I need them to be black, and then color white for the text. There we go. So you can see this one should be 14. Good. You see now my system is taking shape. This is the student's capture form that is now complete. So you can also edit this text here to have student records capture form, like that. So once I am done with that form, I can just cross it down like that. Then again now click on this, on the courses, click on that point. Again right click, go to design view, do the editing of your form. Like now you can edit this one. You can edit this like that. Again, this is what we have. So save this one as courses. Then go to select all this point. Then go to all, pop up yes, model yes. Then save and run. This is what we have, guys. So I right click, go to design view, do a bit of editing on my form. So just like we did the other one, go to format, do the necessary. Again, do the necessary, like that. You can also change the back color of the form, like that. Also, you can change up here. It's not a must that it should look like that. You can also change the color of this one to white and bold. Then add the buttons. So design, first of all, you take this one here. Then you can just now take the button here. You draw, I need to have add new, operations add new. That is add new. I also need to have the delete button. Record operations, delete record, next, text, next, finish. Again, we do as we have done the other one, we put a cross button for us here. So cross, this is the cross button. cross. Again, click on it, go to events, on click, hit the three dots, paste the code, change the last part to students records, student records management, the codes management system. So you save that one. Then again, once you save, you can do the necessary, like you can extend that button, you can extend that button, you can also extend this one to be of the same height, to be of the same to have the same properties. Again, this is color white, this one this time around have red. So you realize that once I'm done with that one, I can just run my form, and then I'll be in a position to have my form complete. So this is the course form. Then we go to enrollment. We do the same. We go to enrollment. Okay, for the enrollment, we can still do the same. Right click, go to design view. So for the enrollment, again, we go to the same point and do the necessary. Like for example, you just go to this point and do the editing, just like I have done in the other one. So this one I don't need it to be italics, so I just need it to be bold. Also this one, guys, I need it to be bold, so I need to highlight this one. You can hold shift down to have that. Then I also feel that the form is okay, but I need it to be model, and that is model and pop-up. So yes, for model and pop-up. Then this is the enrollment form. The way it looks nice. So I just go to this point round, right click here, go to design view, then assign some color. Can just close the property sheet for now. Right click here, go to back color, you give it a different color. Then for the enrollment, I think that one is fine. So this one I just need to put the button, that is the cross button, of which this one can still work the same. So for this one, I think it's fine. Just need to add a new button. So can just add here. Just go to record operations, add a new text, next, finish. Then I can add delete button for record operations, delete text, next, finish. So these are my buttons, but all in all, I need the buttons to be different from the back color. So I go to shape, color black, and then here I can have white. So this is what I have. So once I am done with this one, I can just save the form, then go to grades form, hit the form. This is the grade. So again, I do the same. Can just highlight this one, make it somehow small, also has somehow small. So this one is format, broad, then like that. Then again, I highlight this one, take it to the other side, then again pull this up to that point, like that. This one could be that way, so that we can just have a small form. Again, click on select all for the form, go to design, go to property sheet, model yes, pop-up yes, then change the color of this one. This is for the other part. So when I run it, this is what I have, guys. So I need to add the two buttons, the two important buttons down here. You can add the button for add new record, like that. Then you can add the other button. The other button is that is record operations, delete record, text, finish. So again, these buttons can remain the way they are, since they are not contrasting. They are not really contrasting with the background. So this one can just be there. Again, so once I do this, this is for the grades. Once I run, you see This is the form I have for the grades. So we go for the students. As students already there, we have grades, enrollment, courses, assignment. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have teacher. Okay, we can create that one for the teacher. So for the teacher, this is what we have. So I needed to do the necessary format, do as I have been doing. Again, highlight these ones, do that way, then reduce the size. Also this one up here, reduce the size. Then pull this one towards this. Remember, once you do this, this one remains as it is. So once I run my form, like I have done here, make sure that this one is vivid. That is, the subform is vivid. So we can change the back color here. Can change the back color like that. Then once you change the back color, you can pull these ones to the corner like that, so that we can save on space. We can add our buttons. Our buttons here, we have the add new buttons. Those are the important buttons. Add a new button. Then we have the other one is delete, record, delete, a text, next, finish. So once I do that, I can undo once I mess up. So this is what I have. My two buttons are available. So we can just have some color change. I like using white and black. Then for the cross button, the ones we have done, just go to toggle, then type the code. Just type the code. You can just copy the code from my comment, my first comment on the system. So once you do that, go to design, property sheet, event, on click, event, hit the 3 dots, paste your code. Just change the last part only. So you just change this one to student record, student record management system. So I save that and then close my form. So once I do that, I need also to do the pop-up and model. So I click select all part of the form, or yes for pop-up and model. Then this is what I have. You see now I have a very attractive table. So guys, once you do that, we go to assignments Rust form. So for the assignment, this is what I have. So I just reduce the size of the property sheet. So I go to design view. Again, I do the necessary here. Can just drag my mouse up to where I want. Then these ones, I need them to be right aligned. Color black and bold. Then we have the other one, borrowed color black, like that. Then reduce the size. You don't need to have so long table forms. So I just again go to this point, up to that point there. Then pull down a bit so that I can have point to where I can put my button. So just go to record operations, add a new text, and next finish. Then again we have the other one is we have record operations, delete record, next text, next finish. Then we put our cross button here. So we just type cross, cross. Then for the cross, just go to event, go to on click, then hit the 3 dots, paste your code there. Just change this part just like we are doing. So this one is student records management system assignment. You click on OK. Then once you do that, these buttons you can just give them the way we are doing it, like that. This is color white. Then you can try to align them like that. So once I do that, it's important to change the back color to the color of your choice. So you can choose that. So again, hit select all button here, or make sure pop-up and model are yes, but not necessarily. This is for my project purposes. So guys, you can see I have been in a position to create the forms, and now in my next video I will be doing queries, and also I will be doing the final part, that is the dashboard, splash form, and login screen. So guys, remember to subscribe if you haven't done so, share and like my videos. Thank you very much. Our work, this is our previous database. So in our previous database, we were able to create tables and forms. So we first of all go to create, then we go to query design. We are creating student lists or class lists. So we shall use the students table, guys. So here I have the student ID, first name, last name, and then we can just have the contact. So guys, from here I just save this one as class lists. So we shall have class list, and then we can also have to filter here using the phone number. So here just put square bracket, enter phone number or contact, enter phone number, enter phone number. So guys, that is a parameter. Whenever I click here, it will just bring enter phone number. Then I can be in a position to get the classes. So guys, if we go to the tables here, we can just feed some students. Like for example, we can have a student called Don Gishai. We shall have Belinda. Let's say we can have Wanja. Then we can have the other names, James, let's say John, let's say Kamau. Then we shall have the contact, let's say 120, 220, 500. So once I cross this one, then go to the class list. You see now enter phone number 500. So I'll be in a position to see this student will pop up from the this is the ID. Let's say this is the ID. The last name here can be Wanja. So guys, if for example I want to get a student, I can get the student by contact. Then on the other hand, you can have assignment lists, so that first of all we go to assignment, go to design view. We can include status. Status can be yes, no. That is if this one here can just say status of whether the assignment was submitted complete, like that. That is the explanation of that. So we can just go to this point, create assignment list, go to query design, which shall have assignment and students. Then from here, can just go to this point, have the student ID, the first name, last name. Then here, we can just go to assignment ID, course ID, and also the teacher, assignment name, due date, and status. So here, can just remove the assignment ID by deleting that one. So I have the list here. So this one is assignments, submission. So when I run here, you will see so far I don't have any data because the assignment is blank. So from here we can just cross this here. Then we can also have the teachers list. Just go to query design, then teacher. You can have all the details about the teacher. So you can have the teachers list. Just save this one as teachers list. Then we can have grade and student, whereby we can see performance. So we can have the student and the grades, like that. So we can have the student ID, first name, last name, and the score. So this one can be saved as scores like that. Can have the scores. Then from here, we need to create the dashboard. So we just go to design view here. Then this one can be maximized like that. Then you can also give it some color here. Can give it some color. Then this is our dashboard. So this is dashboard. The dashboard. The dashboard. So I can click outside, then inside here, then just go to format like that. Then go to this way. You can increase the font size. This is the dashboard. Then center. Then here, from there, we can just now bring all these forms on board. So we can first of all go to this button here, X, then draw it. Then just go to forms, open form next. We shall have assignments. Let's start with the students form. So I go next, open, like that. This is this should be students details, like that. So I can run it, see whether it opens. It is working well. So right click, go to design view. Again, this one you can just make it vivid. So again, I draw the next one. The next one is courses. So go to form operations, open form next. Then we can have assignments next. This is for the assignments. So this one is assignments. Assignments. Then next, finish. So can have this one. Then go to the next one here. Can draw it here. We have form operation, open form next. We have courses next. Next. Text. Here we can have courses. Courses. Next, finish. Again, pull this one. Go to this point again here. We need to have the other one. The other one is form operations, open form next. We have enrollment next. Next, text. This one is enrollment. 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 Hope the spellings are correct. So guys, we have that one. We also have now the next one. The next one here, we have form operations, open form next. Then we have grades. Can have the grades. So this is grades. Grades. Again, you can just do the necessary. This is the grades. Then we can also have the other one here. The other one, form operations, open form next. So we have teachers. That is the teachers form. That is the teachers. So once I am done with this one, I can now just do the other stuff like that. So we can just rearrange them in such a way that they look organized. So we can have our dashboard like that. Again, you can just draw a rectangle here like that. Then change the special effect. The special effect. Can just change the special effect here to sunken. So when I run, you see what I have. This is my dashboard. This is my dashboard. So once I'm done with that one, I can just go again to design view, then do the necessary. Just go to format. Here you can put this is to size 20, borrowed, and also you can change the font size, something like narrow area. Also, you can change the color of these buttons as you wish them to be. You need them to have color white, like that. Again, probably that one doesn't match well with the white. Let's have that one. Then guys, after having done that one, this is our dashboard. So you can just go and save it as dashboard, my dashboard. Then once I do that, I can just go home and run. This is whatever I have so far. Then I can just add button to hide ribbon up there. So here we can have a button. I use the toggle button this way. Then I draw it here. So we can call it hide stroke and hide ribbon. So we shall put an effect whereby when I click, it hides the ribbon. The ribbon is this upper part. When I double click, it is unhidden or it is displayed. So I just go to event, Then on click, I choose event procedure, hit the 3 dots. Then here, do cmd dot show toolbar name. The toolbar name is ribbon, like that. Then comma, no. So I'll just copy this command, this one. So this is ribbon. So I just copy this, then I save and cross. So when on double click, that is on click, on double click, it should show the ribbon. So I just change no to yes, like that. Then I save and then go back. So this button of mine will hide and unhide ribbon. You see, it hides the ribbon. When I double click, it unhides the ribbon. Then from there, we shall have to import. Remember, you can download copies of these projects from my website. The URL is just below this video. So here, I just go to, I want to import the that is the login screen and the splash form. So I just go to external data, hit on access, then I go to where my stuff is. So I just go to desktop, then I go to where my access projects are here. Then I can have this one. I can have this one open like that. Then once I open, I can just have the login form, also the user login, and also the splash form and the login screen. So I have those ones imported. You see now they have been imported. So when I click on this one, you'll be in a position to see it has imported the login screen from another application. So this one application of mine, or here, so just go to this point up here. So this is the authentication or login screen. So that's how you import the login screen. Then once I do that, I also go to, I have imported this. This is the splash form. It comes together with the code. So I remove this photo here. So I remove it by clicking like that. Then I have this part. Can change the color to white, like that. So this is my splash form. So just type loading, please wait, like that. So this one we can give it color white, like that, and also increase the font size. Please wait. Can control enter to go to the next line. So it's loading. Please wait. This one can be center aligned. So this is my splash. When I run it, you see, I have just imported it from another application. So you can still download and do the same. You see now, again, once I do that, it takes me to the login screen. So here, I need to put a button, a text box. So I just go to this. This is A, B is the text box. So I just draw it here. Then here, I type login. Logged in as. So this is my text. I just need it to have the color of the background. So this is logged in as. Change the color, borrowed. This one should be borrowed also, and a bigger font. Logged in as. So I again check the name of the text box. The text box is 9. It is text 9. So I just go to this code here and click on OK. Then view. Then here we have view code. So I click on view code. So I get this code. Then change this one. Just change this one to text 9, like that. This is text 9. Then this one is dashboard. let me just rename my dashboard to main to make my work easier. So I just go to dashboard here. I rename it to main, like that. So it's called main instead of dashboard. So once I do that, I can be in a position to try to see whether it will work. So I just go to my splash roads. So my splash road. Then you see now I have this one. You see now it is come here. You are logged in as done, like that. So once you do that, you'll be in a position to have your system complete. So the next thing is to go to File, Options. Then I go to Current Database. Here I choose Memo. Memo is my splash form. So here application title is Students Records Management System. Then I remove this. I can just put this compact on cross to remove temporary files, also display logged. So you remove those ones. Then now I can just close my system. And then open it again. So I just go to student MIS and then load it. You see now what happens. You see now the system loads like that. So once the system loads, you now key in your credentials, and then the system is completed. So when you are working on the system, you just click on this one. So your system will be screen full. Then once it is screen full, can be in a position to do the necessary. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, share, and like my videos.